Hello everybody, welcome back for another video. Hope you're all doing well and having a great day. So, seems like Friday is the time for people to release news. Not exactly sure why it's this day or why people don't do it on other days, but for some reason around the entire world, it is Friday. So that being said, South Korea has said today that they are officially banning all companies from within the country and all startups within South Korea from taking part in any ICO. The FSC, the Financial Services Commission, they mentioned that it would stop all forms of, or rather, if you are, you have to stop all forms of funding or any type of funding for ICOs that are based around blockchains. Going on to say that they are very speculative, which they 100% are. Like I said before, I don't know if you guys use Instagram or Facebook, but my ads on these websites and this app is just completely full of information about constant new ICOs, especially on Instagram. They added some new thing. Every 5 or 6 things that you scroll by, you'll get an ad, and I'm just constantly, there's so many new ICOs coming out. I think I've at least seen between 30 to 50 within the last 2 or 3 weeks. And not even joking, it's getting completely out of hand. So anyway, continuing on, the head of the FSC went on to say that ICOs are a violation of capital market law, and that an intensive crackdown will soon be taking place within the country. Additionally, adding that companies will be inspected at the end of September, which is like a day or two away, as well as all accounts that are associated with this, though it has not been specified which accounts will exactly be targeted. And we still don't know the full extent of what this will be, or rather how far this will reach out across the entire country. But, and I say this with all honesty, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, we all saw this coming. I'm not even really that surprised when I read the news and when I was like doing research on it, and neither is anyone else really out there as well. Like I said, to be honest, we did 100% fine a year and a half ago without ICOs, and we'll probably do even better once these things are gone or are regulated, because I told you guys a couple weeks ago when I made a video, I was talking about how we had, I think it was titled like, are there too many coins or something like that? And at that point, there were over 900 coins online. And I think we've actually pushed, like we're over 1,100 at this point. So it just, at this point, it just kind of is getting out of hand. These new ICOs aren't really doing anything. They just kind of claim that they can do this and they can do that, and they are planning on doing this, and it will be released at this day, and you can make this, like a lot of them say you can make this much money, but they don't say what the coins do. This is exactly why I see your comments in the comment section. Like I say, often I see you guys posting. I understand you guys want me to talk about new certain coins or new ICOs that are coming out, a new, whatever the case might be, whatever hot new shiny coin that there might be that claim that they can do a million things. It's ridiculous. There are too many of these things floating around right now. We don't need all these ICOs. We have no need for all these coins. Realistically, we maybe need 15 to 20 different types of coins that can be used in different ways around the world. Like I said, we were fine before, we'll be fine after. I have a feel, like I said, a lot of countries probably aren't banning them. As the same thing we heard about China a couple days ago, that they may not even be, the ban may even not be a complete ban. They may, what's it called? They may allow people to use them, I think, on like the 18th or 19th of October once their elections get started and stuff like that. So we'll see as time goes on. I have a feeling we'll see a lot more regulations than we will banning of them, but it's just kind of ridiculous. And this news has actually been out for a couple hours. It's rather a couple hours in Asia, and the prices of the coins have barely moved. I think Ethereum is only down around 3%, and Ethereum is like the ICO coin, if you will. There are tons of ICOs built on top of it. And the market doesn't really even care anymore. Like I said, you can only have so much doom and gloom before people kind of turn the other cheek, because, we're kind of tired of all the ridiculous news. But yeah, that has happened. So moving on, Dash Digital Cash, which is another coin, if you guys don't know about it, but you definitely should. They had a conference over the weekend in London. Really sad that I couldn't actually make it to there. A conference that happened where they, during the conference, they talked about tons of upcoming projects and upgrades on their platforms. It seems like a lot of stuff was actually spoken about at the event, or rather they touched on a number of topics and things that would be happening with the future of the coin, their future collaborations, things that would be happening. They spoke about their evolution update. They talked about a company called Wirex, W-I-R-E-X, which is a Bitcoin debit card company that they've announced plans to integrate Dash into their platform. Dash's CEO, Ryan Taylor, continuously apparently dropped hints on new collaborations and upgrades that will be happening onto the coin, including but not limited to, and I quote, global brokerage services with free bank transfers, new exchange integrations, giving Dash access to 20 new fiat currencies, a new ETM, what's an ETM? A new ATM manufacturer, collaborations and integrations with several large retailers, and healthcare integration, end quote. I think for me, I think I'm most interested in the healthcare integration part. I don't understand. Maybe their blockchain will be used for something like that, but I feel like we've heard that from other coins before where the people plan on using their blockchain for healthcare integration. Okay, yeah, so moving on. Whatever in the world that could be. The head of Dash, Ryan, went on to add that the community should expect press releases with more information very soon. It seems like they have a lot more planned than they're actually letting on. Like I said, every single coin, I don't know what it is, especially all the major coins that I keep talking about. Everyone's choosing October as their big reveal month. So like I said, we have a lot coming up, and now we have something or many things from Dash as well. So it's going to be a very exciting month. Let's see where all the prices go. So last but not least, this is not someone who we hear from too much anymore. He was everywhere for I don't know how long. He was all over the place. You couldn't kind of get away from this guy. Edward Snowden was apparently seen on Twitter talking about ZCash and his support for the coin. There was somebody, I didn't get the name of the actual poster. They were talking about their love for ZCash and how great it was and how it was the only altcoin out there that they thought was designed and built by professional cryptographers, to which apparently Snowden just wrote, agreed. He went on to then add, obviously after, that wasn't the only thing he said, he added that Zcash's privacy tech actually makes it the most interesting Bitcoin alternative, saying that Bitcoin is great, but if it's not private, it's not safe, which is kind of intense. I mean, he's spoken about that before, saying that he doesn't really care for Bitcoin. And like I said before in other videos, a lot of people think it is that Bitcoin is 100% anonymous. It is not. If you want to track down transactions or see where they're going or see which IP address they're going to or see which account or whatever the case might be, these things, Bitcoin rather, is not 100% anonymous. And like I told you guys before, there is a huge race happening amongst coins to see, for lack of a better term, who can become the most anonymous quickest, because this will be one of the top coins. We saw recently, I spoke about the Bitcoin team also talking about trying to make their transactions anonymous. We've seen the same for Ethereum. I think Ripple is like the only one because obviously they work for banks. You can't have anonymous transactions within banks, but all the major coins seem to be kind of stepping in this direction. So let's see how that goes or how that plays out. Someone continued on asking, obviously, like, you know, you can't get a message from Snowden and kind of just let it go. Someone asked Snowden what he thought of Monero, which is another really hyped in potentially big coin that people keep talking about is anonymous and is safe and so and so and so. And Snowden said that he thought that Monero is an amateur crypto coin, and apparently listed why it was not the greatest, and went on to point out all of its flaws in its tech. I would not be too happy if that was my coin or if that was my project, but it's not, so it is what it is. But yeah, there's so many debates. Like I keep saying, so many coins are, not that they're copies of each other, but so many coins want to do the exact same thing, and you're always going to have sides of a team, and this is where we're heading now. We have 1,100 coins, so better get used to it. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. Nothing too crazy or dramatic. I'm really excited that people seem to, you know, have gotten over the fear of things being banned. I mean, it was time to kind of let it go in the first place. Countries are gonna do what they want to do, and all we can do is make our money. Alrighty, guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you all soon. See you. Hey everyone, thank you very much again for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys would like to help me and the channel, there are ways to do so in the description below. Thank you very much, and talk to you guys soon.